What's up, guys? This is Igor in Russia. Now we at near Chornaya Rechka, one of my favorite places in St. Petersburg for personal reasons. I used to live there, and we at Lanskoye Shosse, which means like a Lanskoye highway. And this is a very typical grandiose Soviet kind of a boulevard with huge typical lower floor filled with shops, Soviet era type of shops. Oh, you're gonna see all kinds of services over here. We're gonna walk all the way to the very end of Lanskoye Shosse, starting from here, railway. So starting from this railway bridge. So I'm Igor in Russia. I make videos about St. Petersburg and Russia with a Western twist. Please subscribe to my channel and enjoy what you see. Let's go. I just had a walk from that area over there, which is like a Khrushchev era buildings. Well, the same as here actually. This is like the main street of this neighborhood. So had a beer over there, bought a liter, but couldn't drink it all. So this street is interesting because there's few sections, and that's probably like a typical Soviet planning. Here you have, like on both sides, especially on this side here, is a lot of shops, huge walkways, and here then you have parking spots connecting to the in the middle of this whole place is the well, so-called highway. There's the tramway, then it's separated. Then the same thing on the other side. So all you see is here is copied on that side. And of course, more beer. We're gonna comment on the shops that we see. And here's Ozon. And inside of it is oh, there's a cat, by the way. Check it out. I used my last kitty cat food just a while ago. Love to feed the cats, the homeless cats. But anyway, here's a tobacco 24 hours because there's a lot of people living here. Santechnika, that means like, you know, all this stuff for households, like pipes and I don't know, all that stuff. Servisny center, service center, Orbis. Service center, Obis. Obis, no, just kidding, this is Orbis. So they are fixing all kinds of equipments. And notice these windows over here and typical Soviet entrances. So this is all very Soviet. And some of the buildings, some of the places are empty because this is not the best place to hold your business unless it's a small business. Check it out. What is this? Some kind of a pipe. All right. Here's a person like making the keys, and what you call that? In Russian it's called Masterskaya. Then there's the Khrushchev era buildings, which I filmed quite a lot. And I actually really like this place. We're gonna go all the way to the end of this Lanskoye Shosse. And there we're gonna see actually Chornaya Rechka, which means Black River, and it is, the name comes from its color, typical color. And this is what I've talked about earlier. People like to hold their car tires on their balconies. All right. Here is something actually pretty cool, renovated window of the store. Electric cigarettes, tobacco, and here is the dentist. So in Russia there's one of the most common ways to fix yourself is through private. Here's some local shop, ryba, мясное молоко. So it means fish, meat, and milk. And looks really cool. I don't want to bother them. Maybe one time we'll get in. I didn't feel like it now. Alright, here's продукты технологии econom class. What is this? It's a shop. Some local shops over here. And inviting you for a job. Please contact them. And this is pretty cool looking place. During the summertime we have like watermelons here and stuff. So these are fruit and vegetable store, usually held by a person from a caucus. This is Bulishная cafeteria, but I'm not sure. Should I just grab a coffee here quickly and continue video vlogging? All right, we'll do that. And these stores usually have a separate cafe chain. And that chain is called Coffee Varim. I love that place. But sometimes they don't. So the only coffee they Bulishная sells is it's on the from a cheap machine. I don't want to pay for it or actually drink it. I really like when the sound of this announcements, like you can continue walking or please stop, or here they said crossing the street is you can do it, it's possible, or whatever they say. And it sounds like a real human, you know. It's like a, well, I don't hear that in Finland, for example. A lady smoking vapes. Vaping is really, really popular. Let's check her out. So here's some kind of a store, but it's this is Petersburg. This is one of the main big chains, grocery store chains in Russia in general, Petersburg. So right under people's houses is a shop. And note that the same thing is on the other side, and the other, that's a Magnet. Magnet is also a big chain, which is a competitor to Petersburg. So there's definitely enough of people on both sides. Plus, if you miss the crossroad somewhere here, you have to walk pretty decent time to find another one. Here is a kiosk for all sorts of unnecessary stuff. But people buy stuff from here, you know, magazines, maybe something else, I don't know. It says Lanskoye одежда, women clothing, photo atelier, barber shop. So this is like a shopping center, I guess. look inside quickly. Okay, really narrow, and postal services. And here is Dixie, the cheaper grocery store chain. Usually it's in places where nobody else wants to go. Places not suitable for a grocery store, for example. That's their business core value. Ремонт одежды, that means fixing clothes. And they say what they can do, you know, all sorts of stuff. Basically, whatever you need, they do it. She has like a small studio there, and she works. Behind those newer buildings is a really cool Khrushchev era buildings, the same as here, maybe even better. But you don't see it from here because of the new apartments. This is pretty cool. All sorts of clothing downstairs. And I've been to the shop actually, and the guy is a legend. I filmed there once already. I wonder if I was there 2 years ago. And Не, спасибо. He's that's actually the guy.
Сориентирую вас, куда идти.
А?
Сориентирую вас, куда идти.
Не, я знаю, я, кстати, я 2 года у вас назад был, там Deep Purple покупал, да.
Вы что сказали, можно поснимаю у вас?
Да, вот.
Вы иностранец, по-моему.
А я как раз и вот говорю, что вспомнил.
Я вспомнил.
У вас там новое, что, как там с Deep Purple и Zeppelin?
Floyd, то же самое.
Ну да, но не...
Рамштайн, Sex Pistols.
70-й рок. Нет.
Я закажу. То было, потом.
Вы обещали 2 года назад заказать.
Они приходят, уходят.
А, уходят.
Сейчас нет.
Ну ладно, спасибо. Alright, the legend is back. It's so awesome to find him. He said, can I help you? His Rolling Stones. He said he has Pink Floyd, of course, the Beatles. It's a pretty cool shirt, actually. Let's go buy a t-shirt from him, from my dad. Извините, а Beatles есть?
Есть.
Размеры есть?
Сейчас посмотрим. Было сейчас просто после Нового года. Что-то я привозил. Заходи, посмотрим. А размер какой? Большой?
Большой отцу. Ну, да хоть себе. Что вы... Тут тренируетесь?
Я продаю, тренируюсь дома. Универсальный отдел, видите?
Ага.
Все, что угодно есть, кроме наркотиков и оружия.
Вот помню.
Помните, да?
Да.
Такую фишку я сам как 52-54.
А...
Больше даже.
Ну пока покажите самый большой и начнем с его.
По-другому скажу вам.
А?
Скажу по-другому. 2XL, 3XL.
А, ну 2XL, если это...
Настоящий.
Да. А носки продаете теплые, как называется? Шерстяные?
Чисто шерсть нету, переметку я найду. Сейчас пока прайс, я тебя пообещал. 2XL.
Типа такое. А настоящий... О, альбомчики какие-то. Есть что-то очень-очень советское. Ладно, много вопросов. Абба. Вот Абба есть. Не, я хочу именно русские.
Тогда я достану вам, покопаем.
Не, обу мне не надо, я просто, ну,
Тогда...
наоборот, какой Битлз там.
Да,
ну Пол Маккартни.
Иностранные исполнители нашего производства.
Да, вот так.
Здесь наши исполнители, я их отделил специально.
А есть что-то такое очень...
Pink Floyd в двух вариантах. 500-600 за все. И майка 1450. 1400 за все может. Понял. Если так, за 1300 могу дать вам за все.
Давайте вот эти куплю за вот 600 у вас.
Хорошо, все понял.
Пакетик есть у вас?
Да, я сейчас сам дам. Это не надо вам.
К сожалению.
Да, не объясняйте, какие проблемы.
Хотел, но...
1200 я могу, вот люблю торговаться, но ниже не смогу уже, хоть что-то заработать надо. За все. Так, это вот сюда. А сейчас нашему отцу.
Вы даже мед продаете? Да, все кроме оружия, помню.
Кроме наркотиков, оружия, алкоголя и сигарет. Остальное... Все, сейчас я... без дачи, отлично.
Правильно?
Да, все правильно.
Спасибо.
Вам тоже.
С Рождеством.
Со всеми праздниками, удачи вам.
Вас тоже. Но это так редко, что даже нет.
Ладно, счастливо.
Надеемся, так интереснее даже.
Ладно.
Всего хорошего.
Удачи вам. До свидания.
Be careful what you have. So we made some business here. Unexpected meeting with the legend, absolute legend, but he didn't have the bands that I wanted. So what can you do? Continue on with the Lanskoye Shosse with very interesting shops. Here is beer. This is the company that I have at my lower floor, but I can't go there now. I need to finish this up and go to a toilet break. Between these shopping buildings, as I might call them, we have just the normal suburb neighborhood. Normal neighborhood. And in the middle is actually interesting. I think this is some kind of a, I don't know what it is. It's like a concert hall. I don't know. Looks empty. Or business center, by the way. It might be even a business center. And we're gonna go all the way to the end. Be like over. We have crossed the half, over a half of the intended length of this. Intended, I don't know, it's like a few kilometers long. So what we bought was from this dude, and he was, like I said, he's a legend. He's an absolute legend. You should check out my other video with him from like 2 years ago. He said, he remembered me. And he said, I sell everything except drugs, guns, and tobacco, cigarettes. And that's his motive, motto. That's his motto. And really funny and a good businessman. Like last time, I didn't want to buy. I was buying to my dad like a Beatles t-shirt. He said he had it, then he didn't. Then he said he had a smaller size, then he didn't. And he said he had a Rolling Stones He said he's had a Rolling Stones t-shirt, which is, as a Beatles fan, you know, I don't, that's the last option to actually buy Rolling Stones t-shirt. But I wanted to buy Rolling Stones. Then he didn't have the ones with faces on, so he brought me another one, and that was the one with the tongue logo, and I didn't want it. But I was buying also some Beatles Soviet bootleg versions, albums, for 600, which is like 8 euros. It's a bit overpriced, but what the hell. So he said, he gave me 200 discount, he said, which is like 2.5 euros, 3 euros, 4. And he said, that's 3 euros, yeah. I don't basically make any money on this now. I'm sure his margins are way bigger than just, you know, 20%. But anyways, I got that, so I bought it because this way I can give a small gift for my dad from this awesome city, and as well we could have a culmination of that that meeting with him. We are moving on, guys. Hold up. Whoa, like this. Moving on, both sides we don't know what's on the other side of this, but there's the same thing, you know, Dixie, the shopping grocery chain, and more shops, beer shops, a little bit of cafes. There's been actually just one cafe so far, which sells over there. It sells like shampoos and you know, stuff for your skin. And there's gonna be also a restaurant up ahead, I know. Here's a bar Vermin bar. Cool. Here is Magazin Fermerskoye. This is farmer's product. This looks like upscale. This is really cool, guys. Now this looks nice. There's sausages, everything. I think this used to be a house. This used to have like Belarusian products. I'm not sure. Pelmenis, etc. And here's stuff for Bulishna, so cafe. Do they have a toilet? They might not have, so I will have to hold on, guys. And once again, Himel more beer, because people drink beer, the most favorite alcohol beverage in Russia. Now approaching the end of Lanskoye Shosse. There's like flower markets, shawarma place. Drugstore, small kiosk we saw earlier with people selling, like Caucasus people selling all sorts of. They are really entrepreneurial people. It's firma. This is the place with Belarusian products. Really, Belarusians sell. They have lots of companies selling, from food all the way to clothing, and that's the deal of Russia and Belarus. Here's the pizzeria, like a restaurant. I've been there. It was okay, nothing special. And here is the zoo market. That's a place for animal products. And the last block is up ahead. Last block. And we have covered finally Lanskoye Shosse for my map. And if you don't know what's the map that I'm talking about, check out the link in the description. It has the map to all of my adventures in Russia, especially St. Petersburg, mapped out on a Google map with links to the videos. So if you see on the map something that interests you, all you need to do is just click on the icon, and you can go all the way to the video and see how does it look like, that place on the map look like in the real world. Once I first moved in 19 to this area, Chorna Rechka, with awesome view, but the house, check out the video on my YouTube saying the ugliest building in St. Petersburg. So then you can, there I explored this area. I haven't filmed it, I was just exploring, so I know by heart that street is Школьная улица, School Street. This is Planeta Planet Secondhand. And fruits, vegetables, and nuts. Here is a Finnish company, Tikkurila, still working. Although they said they were leaving, or did they resell their business? I'm not sure. Or are they in the process of reselling? Here is a Coffee Bond. This is cafe, and I'm just interested in, of course, going to a bathroom. All right, guys, drugstore at the end and coffee place. Here it was Lanskoye Shosse, and it's an awesome place. We went all the way from there, all the way from there to here. See you guys, and keep on watching the awesome St. Petersburg. And then we're gonna actually walk a little bit more down the by the Chorna Rechka. I'm gonna show you this as a bonus feature. That's the building I used to live at. I call it the ugliest, but characteristic building, most ugly and characteristic building in St. Petersburg. And that's also the same thing. The Khrushchevka area is really cool, really nice. Really nice areas. My first encounter with Russian online shopping when I picked up for my Oda something she ordered here on Wildberries. It's one of the online shops they have. And damn, I went to the wrong side of the street. Anyway, I was supposed to go to Vkусная Точка, the Russian McDonald's. And so Wildberries is one, the other one is Ozon. Two major online shops selling everything, just like, you know, Amazon in USA and worldwide, of course. Sure, you can use other services to pick up your stuff. You can order it to postal office, which is the cheapest but most annoying way. Then there's you can pick up from, of course, the company you ordered it from. Then there's also like a private company, C-Deck. That's also a way to post and stuff. And over there at the end of that building to the right is the beginning of Ulica Savushkina, Street of Savushkina. But this is cool. During the summertime, stairs to this. But there is no, by the way, there is no cruises over here. If you go all the way to that side forward, there's gonna be Mala and Neva River, which leads to the actual Neva River. Oh wow, this big house is awesome. I lived all the way over here. I can actually see it. There you go, thanks for watching. This was Igor in Russia adventure in Chornaya Rechka. The places you don't usually see from Russia, but I show you the real Russia, real experiences, and real stuff. We're gonna end this video on saying hello to ducks, Chornaya Rechka's ducks, which have parked right on the pedestrian walk. So thanks a lot and subscribe and enjoy the ducks.